Paddington, what should foreigners never do in the UK?
I'm going to get sued now, aren't I? There should be a lane for the fast walkers and the slow walkers.
Don't just stay in a group of tourists where sheep have been attacked and killed and lambs have been killed or cows have been let out and they can cause a stampede.
Zumba on a scooter and steal it.
Crime?
Do you think you know how to act in the UK? Maybe not. Today we're asking British people what foreigners should never do here. Their answers may shock you. Let's find out. And where in the UK do you live?
In Cardiff, Newport.
Nice, okay. And today's question is, what should foreigners, including tourists, not do in the UK when they're here?
Never spit. You see a lot of people spitting sometimes, don't you? I think that's a definite no-no. What about you?
We were just talking about this, weren't we? Instead of staying in sort of isolated groups, nice to walk around, see everyone and nice and mix.
So they shouldn't just stay by themselves, they should go out and try to interact with British people.
Yeah, don't just stay in a group of tourists and go around together, but sort of mix in.
Awesome, fantastic. Anything else?
Come to Cardiff.
Nice. If people go to Cardiff, what do you recommend they should do in Cardiff?
Go down the bay. There's lots of nice things to do down there. We've got a museum, we've got a big castle, nice shops, friendly people.
Yeah, you're definitely more friendly. Fantastic. So where are you from?
From London.
Lived in London your whole life?
No, I grew up in Cambridge, moved back here like 8 years ago.
What should foreigners never do in the UK?
Walk slowly in front of me, especially on Oxford Street. There should be a lane for the fast walkers and the slow walkers. Like getting stuck behind them, it's a nightmare.
Is there anything else that comes to mind?
No, it's literally just that. It irritates me so much.
The slow walkers.
Yeah, and like at tube gates and stuff. Have your card ready. That's what it's there for.
Born and bred in the UK?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, we are.
London?
London.
Yeah. Okay.
Londoners. So I'd say don't waste your money going to Madame Tussauds.
Okay. Why do you say don't go to Madame Tussauds?
It's really boring. Yeah.
What's boring about it?
The waxworks aren't very good.
Okay.
I'm going to get sued now, aren't I?
Okay, so where do you recommend they should go if they come to London or anywhere in the UK?
So the art galleries are just phenomenal. The parks, like St James's Park, is just, and that's free, and lots of it is free. Like the art galleries, this place you can go into for nothing. The Tate Gallery, British Museum, is it?
British Museum, have you been there?
Yeah.
Very good.
It's all for nothing. And so there's so many things you can do for absolutely nothing in London that are just brilliant. So do those.
Okay.
They should check which way the tube's going before they get on it. I have a few friends that have done that and ended up in the wrong part of London.
And where are you from?
Guildford, sorry.
Nice, cool. So the question is, what should foreigners never do in the UK?
I would say the main thing, don't clog up the pavements, don't just stop in the pavement. It's annoying.
Listen, never come up to me and ask me where the Mr. Bean statue is, yeah? I'm not trying to hear all that.
Crime? Yeah, I guess. That's it. I guess, yeah. Crime and walking slowly, but that's everyone.
Okay, well, I think tourists should have a separate lane to walk along on the pavement so they didn't delay people who are on their lunch hour and need to be in a hurry.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. So what should foreigners and tourists never do in the UK?
Predict the weather.
What do you mean by that?
Never look at the weather and assume it's going to be hot tomorrow, because you never know what you'll get.
Okay. So how should they prepare for that then? You can't predict the weather.
I don't know, just be ready for whatever.
Okay, it's a good one. Nice. So where are you from, Ed?
London. Yeah.
London, born and bred?
No, born in Guildford.
Question is, what should foreigners never do in the UK?
Down in like pairs on the escalator and the tube, because that's really annoying.
Anything else comes up?
I don't think we're pretty chill people. I think we're quite forgiving, so I don't know that you can do anything that wrong. Whereas like I think other countries you can, like I went to Japan recently, you can do a lot wrong there and people judge you. But here I think we're pretty like chill, so I think we're okay.
And where are you from, Sally?
I'm from the Yorkshire Dales.
Yorkshire Dales, nice. So what is something that foreigners, tourists, visitors should never do in the UK?
Well, if they're visiting the Dales, they shouldn't leave gates open, they shouldn't walk with dogs off leads because they can attack the sheep and let the sheep and cows out, and that is a complete no-no in rural areas.
Have you had any really bad experiences of people doing that and what happened?
I know other farmers that have, where sheep have been attacked and killed and lambs have been killed or cows have been let out and they can cause a stampede.
Yeah, that's a serious issue. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Be nice, the same as everyone around the world should.
Be nice, yeah?
Yeah, stick to the law.
Have integrity. When in Rome, do as you do. When in Rome.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. What should foreigners never do in the UK?
I don't know, whether they like, really.
Whatever they like?
Yeah.
So you don't think there's anything in terms of behaviour or so on that they shouldn't do?
Yeah, not commit crime or anything like or hurt people. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Cool, fantastic. Where are you from in the UK?
London.
London.
Shepherd's Bush.
What should foreigners never do in the UK?
Always order chips and not ask for fries, if they're American, of course.
Makes them sound like a native.
Yeah, and they shouldn't walk about with big maps, because then they'll walk into everybody. Just stop and ask politely the way.
So a good one actually. Plus, it's a way to strike up a conversation with people if you ask them for directions, right?
Yeah, it depends who you're asking, but you're quite right, yeah.
Where are you from in the UK?
West London.
Okay. Born and raised?
I lived in the countryside when I was a kid, but yeah, mostly London.
What is something that you think foreigners should never do in the UK?
Be rude.
I like that.
I just went to Japan in the summer, and it's, you know, we were so conscientious about the manners there, and they have really strong manners, and it's really clean, and it's really, so it'd be nice if we could instigate that a bit here. So.
Just be polite, yeah, considerate of other people.
Yeah, exactly. Looking after each other a bit more.
Talk to old ladies. Why should they not talk to you?
Oh God.
Anything else that tourists shouldn't do or foreigners shouldn't do when they're in the UK?
Litter.
Yeah, of course, that's a good one. Yeah, don't ask me. Too drunk.
That's what they should do.
Okay.
That's why we entice tourists here, to spend money, to help the British people. I'm assuming they're all British, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
So they shouldn't sit on their wallets?
Yeah, exactly. Benefit the country.
Okay. And you, anything that comes to mind that tourists or foreigners shouldn't do when they come to the UK?
Behave themselves, that's what they should do, and respect our rules and regs.
Great.
Oh, I like that. Cool. Dragon.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Take care.
What should they never do?
I think foreigners, when they come to London, they shouldn't take pictures of, public transport stops, or they should walk faster when they're in public transport, because, that's disrupting everybody else. I think that's what they should do. Just walk faster and use apps, okay? That's what we have them. That's for, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what should they not do in the UK?
Talk about Brexit.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, I think I might be rubbing our noses in it a little bit. Perhaps hasn't gone the way most people anticipated it would go. Whether you are for or against, it hasn't delivered what it should have delivered.
Thank you. As foreigners living in the UK, I think you live in the UK, right?
No, they're visitors.
You're all visitors. Okay. Well, as visitors, what do you think foreigners should not do when they're in the UK?
Yeah, I think should not be impolite, yeah.
They should just embrace the feeling of being in the UK, because it does have a very special atmosphere.
What's special about it for you?
The culture, the buildings, the public transport.
Colleagues, people.
All right. Where are you from in the UK?
Southampton.
Nice. Born and bred?
Born and bred.
So today's question is, what should foreigners never do in the UK?
I reckon if you're in London or a big city, don't walk around with your phone out, because someone will zoom by on a scooter and steal it.
Yeah. Anything else that comes to mind?
No, just be careful.
I'm here with
Meg.
Meg, and you have become a British citizen?
Yes, I've been here 20 years.
20 years, okay, nice. And when did you become a British citizen?
About 2013.
So given that you've learned a lot about living in the UK, what's something that, as someone who used to be from a different country but now is British, that a foreigner shouldn't do in the UK?
They should not stand on the left going down the escalator, right?
Have you experienced that? Did you made that mistake?
I have never made that mistake. Yeah.
When you first moved here?
Maybe.
Okay. What else have you learned not to do?
Don't say pants, right? Pants means something else.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Right? Because we say trousers.
Anything else?
Let's see. Bathroom versus
toilet.
Yeah. I spent the first few years of my life trying to find cilantro.
Okay.
In the supermarket. Do you know that?
What do we call that here? What do we call cilantro?
Coriander.
Coriander, okay.
Yeah.
What's the most surprising thing to you about the UK?
How amazing and lovely the people are, Meg.
Let's see, how good the food is.
Really?
Yeah.
Which food is so amazing in the UK that's British? Not.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, I think the influence of other countries is very good.
Okay. And what do you like least about the UK?
The lack of sunshine.
Oh, telling you.
Yeah.
Where are you from in the States?
New York.
New York. Your winters are similar to...
Yeah, it's colder, yeah.
What do you miss most about New York?
Not much anymore. Yeah.
Okay. What made you decide to come to the UK?
I wanted to work abroad, and I met an English guy, and so I now have English children, British children. Oh, can I tell you what else I like about the UK? I like the football, how it works with the tiers, the relegation and the promotion.
Yeah, because in basketball, nobody gets relegated, right?
Exactly. And then you get it by getting like the draft pick the next year. If you're like the worst team, you get the best draft pick.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. How long have you been in the UK?
I've been in the UK too long. I think like 30 years too long.
Are you a naturalized British citizen?
Yeah, because I'm actually French African.
Okay.
And then came here as a child and then got my British citizenship because my parents deserve it.
All right, so the question is, what should foreigners never do in the UK?
It's tell British people the truth about themselves because they can't take it.
Okay.
That's the problem with British people. They can see everything that's wrong with everybody else except themselves. When you tell them the truth about them, oh God, you're going to have an enemy, for life, unless you really care. But my attitude is Jesus came to earth, never offended anybody.
and yet a lot of people didn't like him. So my thing too is I don't expect to have friends. I don't care. You know, my friends are my family. We can insult each other and give us an hour, we'll make up. British people, no, they will make it a personal war because you told them the truth about themselves. You know, they will criticize the Irish, they will criticize Italians, they will criticize that. But the British themselves, undereducated, don't know your geography too well. You've got the lousiest, quickest school system. It's a wonder a lot of them fail GCSEs at O levels.
Here with Paddington Beer. Paddington, what should foreigners never do in the UK?
I must say, it's very kind of you to ask about proper manners in the UK. As a bear who spent lots of time in London, I can offer tips. Firstly, one should never jump the queue. Brits love queuing, and it's considered rude to skip ahead. It's really just about being patient and polite, you see. Secondly, if you're offered a cup of tea, don't refuse it outright. A good cup of tea is practically a national treasure, and it's a lovely way to bond with people here. You might even try it with a marmalade sandwich, though I suppose that's more my specialty. Lastly, never steal, especially marmalade sandwiches. I hope these tips help, and do enjoy your time in the UK. Always keep a marmalade sandwich handy, just in case.
Hi everyone, my name is Corey and I'm embarking on an exciting challenge going from 600 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. I need your help to achieve this. I am a YouTuber, I make great exciting videos, traveling, asking people about hot topics. You can check out my videos, subscribe, follow, share and like. Let's hit this target of 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Together we can do this. Let the internet unite and let's make this happen.